Dördüncü bölüm muhtemelen son bölüm olacak. E, Bir konuşma daha yapıp bir sonraki bölüme geçtim ama ne
It's
olduğunu
9
şu an
o'clock and
hatırlamıyorum.
you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Şimdi bir amirle konuşalım.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
Rain mi?
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
Ne yapmış?
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts.
Bu her şeyi değiştirir.
About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer. Door's behind you. Rain's still a suspect. No corroborated alibi. Bronwyn Castle has one, Lexi Taylor doesn't. I've got my search back on Rain, or Petrovsky, as we should call him. He's got priors that you're looking into. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that.
Çözdük onu işte.
That's it.
Annesinin geliniymiş. Oscar'ı dolapta saklan demiş. Çünkü dokunmasını istemediği için öyle kandırmış. Oscar yok şu an.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Tamam, sen git. Zek. Ne yapıyorsun bu akşam?
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest.
Öyle bakma artık, yeter ya.
If you've got proof, arrest me, Sam. You're reaching. I'll go where I want, not where you want me to be.
Tamam. Oh.
You're the detective. Monroe just called. This is madness.
Çok
Who
havalısın.
would want to hurt her?
Evet, ben de onu soracaktım. Sorayım.
Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea.
Hiç önemli değil şu an.
She has all the best ideas. The free radio project as well. That was her doing.
Ücretsiz mi? Ücretsiz galiba.
Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house. I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course.
Sen tanıyor muydun?
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger?
Falcılar ilkli.
Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
Evet o. Sen neredeydin?
On air.
Yayında.
Much of our broadcast is pre-recorded. but we always do the hourly news live. On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Ellis, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Ho.
Violet'te uzaylılar tarafından kaçırıldım demişti. Sıradaki kısma geçmeden önce tek bir şey yapacağım. Bronwyn ve Lexi'ye tahtalara bakmalarını söylemiştim. İyi misin?
Yeah, I always cry around this time of night.
Nasıl?
What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them.
Kurtaracağız. Lütfen ağlama.
Mercury is a curse.
Bırak.
It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Lexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
Ben buradayım.
Maybe if we could just save one person, Sam. Ellis. We need to save her. We need to.
Tamam.
Not really. But it wants to know why you're hesitating. Mercury thinks you are. I can see its point. Ellis is in danger and you're still here asking questions.
Tamam ya, gidiyorum. Ama sormak
You have to
zorundayım.
stop asking questions and start taking actions. Sam, this is your time. Be ready.
Tamam.
It rings a bell, but no. Sorry, Sam.
Violet.
Oh, it's you.
Ne yapacaksın
I was
akşam?
hoping it might be Zach.
Tamam, şimdi Zeki getireceğim hemen. John Pop kim ya?
No. Oh, him. Yes,
evet.
I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though.
Bedava
Are you
radyo
mocking me,
vermedi mi?
Sam? No, I have never met the man. No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up.
Tamam, şimdi gelecek, biraz bekle.
Yes. If he ever shows up.
Aa. Nereye gidiyorsun? Falcılara mı gidiyor acaba? Hemen şunu arada konuşalım. Sen tanıyor musun?
A who, what, which of what?
Beynin gerçek adı, yeter artık.
I don't think so.
Ne oldu?
Quite a lot, but I'm not sure how much of it is useful. Apparently this town has a lot of spirits with a lot of unfinished business.
Ne işi?
One woman was looking for her daughter, and there was a girl looking for her mum. It was awful. They were both there, but they couldn't see each other. I couldn't help them. Yes, the general message is anyone that tries to stop Ellis dying will be punished. Sam, be careful please.
Beni merak etme. O niye önemli oldu ki bir anda anlamadım. Evet Rain, konuşalım artık. Evet.
So that's what this is about.
Evet.
Chief Dupont has finally dug up my old record.
Bulduk tabii, ne sandın?
I am Lawrence Petrovsky.
Sesim çok mu acaba?
Victoria Cheng. A very good painter.
Sen öldürmüşsün.
I didn't kill her though. I was trying to save her. Hong Kong. It was our third encounter with a traveller. We'd managed to trap her on the roof of an apartment complex. Roughly translated, the building was called Flight, which was ironic. When the traveller realised we had it cornered, it tried to jump off. I managed to grab Victoria's ankle, but I couldn't hold on. Hong Kong being Hong Kong, there was about 37 tourists that filmed the whole thing. So to some people, it looked like I was dangling her over the edge of a building to meet her doom. I wasn't. I was trying to save her.
Nereden bilirim? Hiç bir şey çıkmayacak. Son olarak
don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
ne diyorsun ya? Belki Bromwell olarak daha fazla laf alabiliriz.
What can we do to help Ellis?
Haven't we done enough? Not many people get to know when they're going to die, let alone get the chance to avoid it. We've given Ellis a huge advantage.
So what should we do?
Maybe Sam's her lucky charm. Anything short of an apocalypse would be considered a victory at this point.
Yani yalan söylüyorsam çok iyi söyledin yani. Bir şey de diyemiyorum artık. Evet, zek olarak Violet'la konuşalım. Ne oldu? Pardon.
Zach.
Geldim.
The game is up. I think you should leave town.
What?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio. You were at Dorota?
Don't change the subject. Sam and Dupont will put two and two together.
And
then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
You were spying on me.
I followed you there, then back to the studio. You lied to the police.
Sen de.
You lied to me. Done with you. We're finished. Don't come back here again.
Şimdi Zek gidip normal konuşup geri dönmüş, sonra Violet öldürmüş olabilir. Altın para ne alaka? Onunla ilgili bir şey öğrenemedik. Evet.
John, I'm gonna be fine.
Tamam. Tamam, yeterli. Hala izlet mi, violet mi? Bilemiyorum.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO on one of the nights that Violet went missing. Aliens would be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time. What do you suggest we do with Ellis Monroe?
Evet. Bence en iyisi bu.
Good call. If she's not here, she can't get hurt.
I don't understand. You're staying here, but you want me to leave?
Evet.
Where should I go? Are you sure this is a good idea? How do we know the killer doesn't have a car?
Yani...
Okay. That makes sense, I guess.
Aslında doğru söyledi ama...
I'll get going then,
Biz
Sam.
kaldık şu anda. İnşallah bir şey olmaz ya. Geçen oynadığımda böyle yapmamıştım çünkü. Aslında bir şey itiraf edeyim. Geçen oynadığım zaman... ilk oynadığımda farklı yapmaya çalıştım ama fazla yapamadım çünkü. Yapamıyorum yani. Farklı davranamadım fazla. Çoğu şeyi benzer yaptım.
Sam, it didn't work.
Ne?
Ellis is dead. We found her in a lay-by off the main August High Road. Strangled. Same gold coin in the mouth. How the hell did this happen, Sam? You need to get back to the guest house straight away. Those tarot readers say they have another target.
Yapma.
It's 11 o'clock. My good friend and co-host Ellis Monroe has died. Her life was ended a short while ago by, we think, the same person who murdered Dorota Shaw. I know that you are shocked and devastated and heartbroken by this news, as am I. There is nothing more I can say. I hope you will join me now in a minute's silence to remember Ellis Monroe. I have no more words.
Çok yazık oldu.
Sam, I have some bad news.
Ver, ver.
We've done a group reading, and it's you.
Katil mi benim?
We can't predict that.
Ne?
The next victim
Ha,
I'm sorry.
bana bir şey olmaz. Hiç sormuyorum bile.
Don't let it win, Sam. You hear me? You fight this.
Merak etme.
I've called Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him. You should go, Sam. Be careful.
Sam, it's almost midnight. You're still alive. This is a good thing, but no one's even attempted to kill you yet. You've given me a lot of evidence, enough to arrest someone. But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't, well, we've all got to sleep at some point. I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest?
İpucu alırsak seçenekleri düşürüyor. Almak istemiyorum ama alacağım.
During that whole thing with Ellis, the only people I couldn't keep track of were Rain, Zach, and Violet. I don't want to believe it's Violet, but that's why you're here. You're impartial. Out of those three names, who was with Dorota at the time of her murder, or who has an alibi that doesn't check out? This is on you, Sam. Just give me a name.
Acaba Amir olabilir mi? Evet, burası çok zor. Şimdi önceki oynayışıma farklı olduğu için sonuç değişmiş de olabilir. Hatta söyleyeyim. Önceden Rain demiştim. Yanlış tahmin etmiştim. Şimdi bunlar değildir yani. Bunlar yani Bromwell artık o hak etmiş yani eğer o yaptıysa. Ya Violet ya da Zack diyeceğim. Çok zor. Çok zor ya. Yani Ellis de öldü. Zack.
Zach, I don't trust him either. He's definitely creepy. I'll go and pick him up myself. With all the information you've given me, I think it'll be enough. Maybe he'll confess too. That would help. Good luck, Sam. If you've picked the wrong person, you're still in danger.
Yani siz de emniyet olarak hiçbir işe yaramıyorsunuz ha.
Sam, you asked for these earlier.
Hayır.
Make sure you get some sleep now. You'll need it. Night.
Ne yapacaksın?
I'm sorry, that was in bad taste. Bronwyn asked me to check that you're okay, and you seem to be. Well done catching a killer, by the way. Well, hopefully you did. Scream if you need me.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update. We don't normally have them at this time, but since there's a killer on the loose, I feel it's my duty to keep the radio station manned. I personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay inside. Remain vigilant. The light has faded, and so has my fortitude. I see things in shadows, behind doors and under desks. I hear the chattering of teeth and the glee of insects waiting to feed on me. The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last beats. I can't go on. I must to bed. Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
Ne oldu ya bu? İntihar falan mı? Evet, son yazıyor. Acaba Spectrum 4'ün bir anlamı var mı? Shining.
Hello, sleepyhead. I'm so glad to see you alive.
Kazandın mı?
Enjoy the journey, Sam. Don't think of things as ending. Something new is beginning. Zach is still locked up. He's being charged for murder. Travelers don't like being incarcerated, so they'll have jumped realities already. It's not something that a jury will believe. The shell they've left behind won't remember what they've done. And spend a life in prison. All we can do is try and stop the next one. Sam, come with us, please. We could really use someone like you and, well, just... will you?
Ya sizinki de çok zor. Ama geleceğim, evet. Geliyorum.
Really?
Zaten sevmedim bu kasabayı.
That's wonderful.
Lexi nerede acaba? Aramız iyidir.
Let's finish packing and we can leave this afternoon. Sam, thank you. We're going to change lives, believe me.
İnanıyorum.
Hey, sweet cheeks. You did good. Real good. You win. Alexi hug. Sam, I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that. Sam, I think I've fallen for you.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives.
Ben de.
You too?
Evet.
I'm the happiest girl in the world. We have some catching up to do.
Sam, you're safe. Thank Christ.
Seni ilk defa mutlu görüyorum.
Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Herkes öyle de sen çok şey... Mutluyum.
Well, Sam, I didn't think... Well, this changes things.
Evet.
Sam, you did good. I thought you would. I mean, not that I've got a signed confession or anything. Yet. Apparently, they don't remember anything about the murders, but Bronwyn seems pretty convinced it's over. Well done.
Ya sana kalsaydı...
You're leaving town with the tarot readers. That's a real big shame. You were starting to fit in here. But, good luck to you. You're doing what many of us have died trying. Leaving August.
Teşekkürler amirim.
And I've stuck to my word. That problem you had, I buried it. The coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after. I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dried as I'd like them to be. You're a good person, Sam. At least that's definitely how it looks from the outside.
Bitti.
I am Dorota. I am 21 years old. I love playing cello, and I just been awarded a scholarship to Juilliard. I just love cello. I love all string instruments, but cello is rich and deep and soothing, at least to me. No, cello is my hobby, but my real passion is... It's silly, it sounds silly. Well, I would like to build a time machine. I know. But it is possible. I think people make mistakes. They do things they regret and they say things they don't mean. I want to go back in time. I want to make better choices.
You know why you're here, don't you? Because you did well. And you know what happens when you do well?
Abi düzgün konuş.
augmentation. Congratulations, Agent 3.13. Welcome to 3.14.
Evet, bu kadardı. İlk defa bir oyunu bitirmiş olduk. Hadi, buna da biliyorum son.
Debriefing 3204 Birmingham. Transmit.
Ha, o bahsettikleri
And we're ready.
Birmingham'daki de bizmişiz.
Are you human?
Yani biz orada da varmışız galiba. Evet.
Debrief complete. Agent ready. You can go.
Görüşürüz.